Let's listen to a little bit of the podcast. Not much. A lot of people. That's another thing with the business, right? Joe Budden is putting the podcast now on Patreon. Some people are saying he's doing it because the numbers are gonna go very low, and the comments. He said the comments. They said the comments gonna tear his mouth out if he put up one of them podcasts where he firing Rory or talking crazy. They said the comments gonna go crazy, and they says he knows that. And people behind the scenes said he wasn't truthful in everything he was saying in regards to the rant that he went on. That we're about to listen to a little bit of it. But it's just difficult understanding where they both stand now, man. Just all three of them. But let's listen to a little bit of this. But he's putting it on Patreon. Nobody, when they're putting it up on YouTube, is getting snatched down and they getting strikes. So shout out to Quarter Lab. They do a great job with that. There's a couple of different people that can protect your content creators. Y'all tap in with them.
Him. Why is it him? Oh, yo.
Why is what who? Why is it Rory what? Why is what Rory?
Dom DeMarco
With this Up There podcast.
I've wondered that.
If Rory was here, I was coming to ask him if he is a liar,
With this Up There
if he
podcast.
is a manipulator, if he willfully and purposefully misleads, if he believes his words to match his actions, and are you misunderstood or do you misunderstand?
I think people have accused you of the first several of those questions.
Give it to me.
I think people think that you come up here
With this
and
Up
preach
There
ownership
podcast.
and maybe aren't giving the guys ownership.
No.
That's a thing that I've seen.
Well, with me, Parks, and I just closed
With
a
this
few
Up
deals
There
like this,
podcast.
I believe you're worth the weight that you pull.
Mm-hmm.
And even my new podcast,
With this
the
Up There
clauses I put in,
podcast.
and I don't play lawyer games.
And this is the difference. I think you're worth the weight that you pull. And that's true. If I didn't help build the fucking building. You see? Hey, man. You don't talk to me like a new podcast. I'm part of the... You see what I'm saying? What you talking about? You worth the weight you pull. No, I'm not. I'm an owner. The hell is you talking about I'm worth the weight I pull? But these are the games that they play and how they justify it in their mind. And it may be what's legally contracted to these guys. But I'm saying there's some confusion as to when the building started and how everything played out. I think that we're in a time right now where we've started and we have willingly ignored process and building. We've conveniently forgot about building and process and the sweat equity that goes involved in all of that. I'm currently building it. I can tell you the ins and outs about it. I can talk for hours about it. I have intel on it. So I know that it ain't just about who's going in their pocket. It ain't just about the person that is a celebrity already but can't get no views on this YouTube thing. The podcast thing won't go nowhere at this point when we checked in the game. When we checked in the game, you was down 20. Now we up 50 in the third quarter, top of the third. When we checked in the game, when you hit the sub and checked me in the game, the whole game turned around. And there's no value in that. Well, what does he say? Go get some endorsements. Go get you some other deals. Bring some deals. Well, I can't focus on nothing new because I can't operate as an owner of this. I'm not operating in a comfortable space with the first thing I created. When you clean your closet, there's a way you got to go about it. When you start something up, You got to know what you did wrong in the last instance. I'm not comfortable starting something when I'm not comfortable currently in what I started.